Hey, I'm Selita Ebanks. It's another week and it's another Chic. Mwah.
Harper's Bazaar December issue has Simon Doonan's interview with Iman, who had a lot to say about Jeffrey Bean. Years ago, Bean pushed her backstage just as she was about to go on the runway. She scolded him and he said that she worked for him, to which she replied, "No, you've hired my service, dear. I don't work for you." And then she left. Bye. Susie Menkes and Albert Elbaz sat down for a chat and a staring contest. Susie also chatted with Karl Lagerfeld at the International Herald Tribune's 10th Annual Luxury Conference. When asked who the real Karl is, he replied, "I am a cocktail."
Hello, designers.
There's a huge competition here, and it's anyone's game.
This is the fashion show, and I'm sorry, but you're out of fashion.
Bravo's The Fashion Show returned to the airwaves this week, and Chic Report sat down with the judges, Iman, Isaac Mizrahi, and Harper's Bazaar's Laura Brown, to get the scoop.
Hijinks ensue backstage.
Traumas and dramas.
Drama and rivalry and war and blood, sweat and tears, and that's only, Iman. And
Blood, sweat, tears, and Iman.
And Iman. Yeah.
With a legend in our presence, we had to ask, what was the fashion show of your career?
Terry Mugler, and I was in the show. There was no animal who was not on that runway, from baby elephants to baby monkeys. I have never seen anything like it. And you had to walk with all of this in high heels this high, So it was theatrical, beyond theatrical.
In New York, Patricia Field is a downtown legend, and around the world, she's known as the costume designer for a little show called Sex and the City. Pat invited us to her residence to celebrate the launch of her collaboration with MCM.
I have a history with MCM products, dating back to the 80s. MCM was one of those labels that all the New York City bought, the ghetto kids, let's call them that. They loved that label in the 80s. When the voguing balls were happening and all of that whole era. All I wanted to do was give it a little tweak. I didn't want to reinvent the MCM wheel.
So, let's talk movie sequels.
Oh, I know the question. I haven't heard a thing. You don't have to ask the question. I haven't heard. I know nothing. No official news from anybody. I haven't got the slightest idea.
Thanks for watching. For all the latest happenings in the fashion world, dailyfrontrow.com is the place to go.